Hey guys, John Rettinger with John4Lakers.com. We're going to try something a little bit new here today. My good friend and colleague Brandon Miniman, who lives on the East Coast, got some very cool tech that I wanted to share with you guys, and since I don't have it, no way for me to show it to you. So I asked him to make a video or series of videos detailing his experiences with it. So I hope you guys enjoy. It's the first time we've had anybody else other than me on the channel, just a little experiment we're trying. So I hope you guys enjoy. And I'll see you in the next video.
Hey everyone, it's Brandon Miniman here, guest editor for John4Lakers.com, and today we're unboxing something really interesting, especially for the movie buffs. It's called the Vudu Player. And the Vudu Player is a streaming set-top box. So you plug in your internet connection and you suddenly have access to 10, 11, 12,000 movies right on your TV. Now of course there are a lot of other set-top boxes out there, right? So we have Apple TV, we have Xbox 360, which will now do streaming Netflix. We have the Roku player, which does streaming Netflix. We have PS3. We have some Blu-ray players that can stream movies. And of course you have the regular old set-top box that you get from the cable company, the on-demand movies that aren't the greatest of quality. And that's one of the places that the Vudu Player really excels. So the Vudu Player is one of the very few set-top boxes that can support 1080p content. And for those of you that don't know, 1080p is the top of the top in terms of resolution for a high-definition feed. Blu-ray players can do 1080p, and they're pretty much the only medium right now that you can get 1080p content on. So I'm really interested to see how good this quality is. And also the Vudu Player has a 250 gigabyte hard drive on board, so you can store movies if you decide to buy them. They have plans where you can buy a movie for 20 bucks, or if you want to rent one, kind of like you do with, the Xbox 360 or your cable company, it's between $1 and $4 for a 24-hour period. So we're going to get into the unboxing right now, and I'll see you in a sec. Alright, so let's get to the unboxing. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to note something about price. The Vudu Player has been changing a lot in price. So just a few months ago, they announced that they would be selling it for $299 at bestbuy.com, but they would give you $200 in movie credits, which is actually a really good deal, kind of bringing the price of the player down to $99. Now, as of recently in December, they've reduced the price of the box to $99. So my guess is they're going to keep it low because they really want people to buy the device, and hopefully they bring it down even further. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we have here. It says, oh, it's a big box, wow. Let me take away the brown box here. Alright, it says, the right movie right now. So this guy has outputs for HDMI, for optical audio, for digital coax, pretty much everything you need for your home theater system. If you have one, or if you just have a standard TV, it'll work with that too. Alright, so let's open this up. It says, "Are you ready to Vudu?" Alright. We've got a quick start guide here. And it shows you how to put the batteries inside the remote, how to connect it to your TV and everything like that. We've got the power connector, standard stuff. Here is the very, very interesting remote for the Vudu Player. There's nothing out there that's really like this remote. It's very interesting. It has a scroll wheel, a small amount of buttons, really. And here it looks like we have all the cabling that we need. So an HDMI cable. We have some composite and component cables. We've got Ethernet cable, good. And it looks like over here, well, I'm not terribly sure what this is. It looks like an antenna. We'll have to take a look at that later. All right. Alright, and here is the actual player itself. It's a little heavier than I actually thought it would be. And I'm going to take off this protective plastic so we can kind of get an idea of how shiny it is. Wow, very shiny. Very nice look to it. Very sleek. Okay, now we've got all the plastic off. Let's take a look around the device to see what we have here. So nothing on this side except for a USB port. I wonder what that's used for. Okay, so here we are on the back, and let's take a look at all of the inputs that we have, and I'm going to go through setting this up in the next video. So we have a remote antenna for the little thing that we saw earlier. This allows the remote signal to come through. Then we have component video and audio, S-video. We have digital coax and optical for audio, which is really great. Get that really high quality sound through optical or digital coax. HDMI for 1080p streaming to a flat panel. Ethernet to connect to the internet. Another USB port, which is kind of interesting. Looks like we have some sort of switch here for analog video out, 480i or 480p, and a power connector. So that's pretty much it for the unboxing for the Vudu player. Coming up in the next video, we're going to set it up and talk about the experience with using it. We're going to go through the whole menu system, how to activate it, and all that sort of thing, so you can determine if this would be a good investment for your home theater or for your television. So that's it.